ever wonder what the secret is to getting rich? Somehow it feels like the wealthy know something that the rest of the world doesn't. Like they have a leg up on knowledge and strategy from the start, and everyone else is scrambling around trying to figure out just what it is. But what if I told you those secrets are actually just a collection of knowledge and experience that anyone can learn and apply? Welcome to the video that is going to change the way you think. All you have to do is absorb these truths that the rich tell their children and stick to them. Following these truths will require you to unlearn some things that you were taught previously. After all, old habits die hard. But remember, accepting the truth will change your life for the better. Welcome to the Lifestyle Billionaire Club, where entrepreneurs and high performers come to learn, get inspired, and reach their goals. Becoming rich takes a certain mindset and sacrifice, so if you're not going to put in the work, this channel is not for you. We'd rather you go watch a cat video or something. But if you wake up and go to bed with an unconquerable drive for the good life, welcome home. Before we get into the video, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon to never miss out on our videos. They are designed to get you to the next level. And if you get value out of today's video, share it with friends because remember, getting rich is more fun together. So let's get into it, shall we? Do you want a life of financial freedom? Do you want to have everything you ever dreamt of and more? Well, all it takes is a decision to change the way you think. Our mindsets and imagination are truly the gateway to wealth. And sometimes what it really comes down to is both learning to think and then actually taking time to think. There's a reason why Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill is considered the master key to success. The first lesson that rich kids learn from their parents is school is not enough. We're taught that going to school, getting good grades, and landing a job is the responsible thing to do. Only as adults do we find out that school didn't prepare us for the real world. We were not taught how to invest our time, how to invest money, or how to manage money. Instead, we're taught to get in line, take orders, and become cogs in a giant machine. School is great for teaching us how to learn, but it doesn't do much to teach us what to learn. The problem is the world is changing as we speak, but schooling has remained the same for decades. Rich people know this truth and teach their kids to become financially educated above and apart from school. They make sure that their children learn how to make money work for them instead of them working for money. Buy assets. What would most people do with $1 million? They would spend it. They would buy liabilities like an expensive phone, a sports car, go on a luxury vacation, and before they know it, they're right back where they started. But high net worth individuals teach their children to increase their assets before spending on liabilities and to learn the responsibilities of being wealthy. So while the average person is blowing their money on vacations and cars, rich kids would rather buy real estate and stocks. That's the difference. Jim Rohn has a famous quote: "If you're going to make $1 million, best you learn to become a millionaire so that you get to keep the money." Nothing is wrong with failure. Most schools and middle-class parents punish their kids for failure. So we grow up fearing failure. Failure becomes a dirty word for most. We are brainwashed into thinking that failure is final. It is fatal. This makes us submit to our mistakes rather than overcome them. We keep our heads down and stress ourselves out while struggling to achieve perfection without ever daring to make a mistake. On the other hand, a rich person sees opportunity in failure. They ask their children things like, "What did you learn from that mistake?" Or, "What would you do differently the next time?" The wealthy understand that they will fail their way to success, and that failure is a natural part of learning and growing. Do you see the difference? It's just a matter of mindset. With a rich mindset, you learn how to learn and move forward. It helps you grow and discover your true potential. If you've ever faced failure along your way in business, mention your story and what you learned as a result in the comments section. It may help someone know what to do or not to do in such situations. Don't exchange your time for money. This is going to be one of the hardest facts to face because it goes against what we are taught in society. We learn to trade our time for money. And when we don't bring in enough money, we trade in more time by taking up a second job. But the problem with that is there is limited time in a day. So you're not going to get rich anyway, not unless you know a little trade secret. Rich people teach their children to offer more value. In other words, they teach them to earn more money per hour rather than working more hours for money. This subtle yet important difference is all that there is. Learn, learn, and learn. Warren Buffett read every book on investing in the Omaha Library by the age of 10. And this trait is something most billionaires have in common. They read. They spend a significant amount of time learning and sharpening their skills. While most of us stop reading once we're done with school, rich people teach their kids to never stop the knowledge trade. They're taught that learning is a continuous process that never ends. And it is the case, really. Become a voracious reader, desiring knowledge and digesting everything in your path in regards to finances, business, marketing, sales, influence, and personal development. Investing is not a risk. Have you ever heard someone say, "The stock market is too risky"? Now, have you ever heard a rich person say that? Chances are, if you heard someone say this, it came from a middle-class person. But why do we think that way? Everything is a risk when you don't know enough about it. That's like saying sailing a boat is risky. Well, it sure is if you don't know how to sail. But if you put in the time, take classes, and learn, you'd be able to sail to wherever you want, even in choppy waters. Or, if you're really smart, just hire a skipper with a track record. The same goes for the stock market and investments. With enough research and know-how, you'll make educated investments. Or you can always hire an advisor with the numbers to show he's got what it takes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Most of us depend on a single source of income, like a job, without realizing that there's no real job security today. The company could go under. There could be large-scale layoffs, and so on. But if you have multiple streams of income, like rental income, dividend income, or interest income, you can get through without earned income. The rich know this fact and put their money to work rather than working for money. They teach their children to invest in various types of income streams, such as index funds, stocks, real estate, businesses, and so on. Ultimately, even if one source of income gets cut off for a while, the others will sustain you. These are just some of the secrets that the wealthy teach their kids. Know any others? Feel free to post them in the comments below. I recommend that you watch this video again to really soak in that rich mindset. Also, don't forget to like and share this video if you think it could change someone's life. So let's do it. Go out there and think like a billionaire. We'll see you on the next one and keep helping you build on your path to wealth. Thanks for watching and check out our next video. As always, remember to subscribe and turn on post notifications.